Hello, and everyone, and welcome to Jekyll Geek's RPG realm, and welcome back to the uh, Nimble RPG solo play that I've been doing, and this is episode 2. Last episode, our intrepid heroes, Tobin Rage right here, and his faithful companion Mordakka, cleared the inn out of came into the town of actually more village of Weisholz, and cleared the inn out with it was filled with giant rats. But now the rats are all dead, and they found a strange amulet there as well. In clearing out the rats, as Nimble says that pretty much any simple quest, if you are level 1, allows you to level up to level 2. And I will show you right here. Here's now Tobin's Tobin's increases. He has now 27 hit points, and increases influence. And he got a couple of option class abilities. And here's Mordakka, who now has 20 hit points and has her class abilities, and has increased her stealth by 1. But now on to the adventure at hand. Tobin Rage, coming out of the inn, amulet in hand, goes to Gunther. Says, "Hello, Gunther. I've cleared out this inn, and I found this strange amulet. Do you know who this belongs to?" Hmm. It looks like it could be Elwyn's amulet. Elwyn? Who's that? Oh, she is the local clergy of this village. Hmm. So you think she might be still alive? Well, I'm not sure, but I know someone who might know. Oh, and who might that be? Well, you see, there is a fortune teller named Gindel who lives in the forest, and he may be able to help you. Gindel, you say? Oh, I may have to look into it. Look into that. Thanks for the information, Gunther. Come, Mordaka. We have a forest to go to. And so Tobin and Mordaka go into the forest. Actually, have to copy their tokens. Oops. And move them into the forest. Okay, and into the in the forest, they see a strange up in head. They see a strange little man caught in a web. Tobin goes forward and just move Murdaka a bit back. And hey, strange little man, do you know where Gindel is? Why, yes, I know where Gindel is because I am Gindel. Could you get me out of this web? Oh, I think I may be able to do that. Okay, and gonna need one more thing to before I start this. Okay, but how did you got caught in this web? Well, you see, uh, this web was spun by a giant spider, and he's going to drop on you right away. So you better watch out. Change layer and boom. And just by as he speaks, a giant Gindel speaks. A giant spider drops down from the canopy, and Tobin and Mordakka have to roll initiative. With Tobin's initiative being an 18, so he gets 2 actions, and Mordakka's initiative being a 10, so she gets 2 actions as well. I'm going to have Mordakka use Hunter's Mark on the giant spider and then try to shoot said spider. And for 8 plus, since she critted, for 10 total damage. And that is her turn. Only 10 damage, so it's 17. And let's see, I'm gonna have see Tobin see what can he's gonna try to assess the spider with this, which would be a nature craft roll. And he does. Tobin Rage manages to assess the spider and then throw a javelin at it. And he does 6 points of damage to the spider. But it is now the spider's turn to act. First thing spider does is let's find where the spider is. Underground, giant spider. First thing it does is shoot a web at Tobin Rage, which is a D8 plus 2. And it misses. It misses Tobin Rage. So I'm going to say it moves. It, oh, wait. Tries to do that once more at disadvantage and hits Tobin for 6 points of damage. And he is also restrained. And the spider uses its last action to move upward. But now to Mordakka, as Mordakka's turn again. And she attacks, she shoots the spider for 7 points of damage. And then uses a rest action to shoot it again. And misses. But let's see. Tobin to get out of his. Let's see. He needs to make a strength check. Strength save, I think. With the DC 12. Does he make it? Oh, and he does. So now Tobin Rage is no longer. He manages to use his mighty halfling strength to get out of the spider's web. And then he attacks the spider once again. Actually, he pulls out his axe and misses. Misses the spider. But since he has one more action left, he'll try to attack with disadvantage. And that manages to kill the spider. And Tobin Rage was very lucky because if he did not kill the spider or get out of the web, the spider would have used a very, very nasty bite attack, which does 2d8 plus 4 points of damage. And but Tobin Rage was lucky, and he walks over and cuts. Kindle out of the web and says, "Oh, thank you. Thank you very so much for saving me from that spider. I was running away and accidentally got caught in that web." "Oh, you were? I see. I have this amulet, and I was told you can find where the owner of this amulet may be." "Well, I could if I had my materials. The thing is, I was beset by a group of goblins, and they stole all my ritual materials, so I can't I can't make the can't cast the ritual to find where the owner of the amulet is. If you beat up the goblins, that would be a different case, and you return my stuff. I can get it for you." "Oh, well, do you know where these goblins are?" "Well, they're a little bit further up the road. You can't miss them." "Oh, well, then I'll journey a bit further up the road. You go stay safe, Gindle." "Oh, of course, will do." And let's see. And before Tobin and Mordakka go off to fight another foe, Tobin to use one of his hit die to recover HP, which for his class is a D10. Plus, he does have a let's see. Shows. I'll show you where this is, but he has a ability called Field Medic, which allows him to get his examination, which is a +4 to this plus roll. So he rolls a D10 +4. And let's see, he heals for 8, but only has 6 points of damage. And I will mark a hit die. But after patching his wounds, Tobin Rage and Mordakka go off to uh, find the goblins. Both Tobin and Mordakka try to sneak up on the goblins, but let's see how well they do. Let's see, that was Tobin's, and this is Mordakka's. Let's see. Carlos skills. Let's see. I'm going to say they failed that. So They're way back up here, even though Tobin, even though Tobin rolled fairly poorly, he has an ancestry power that allows him to turn a stealth failure into success once per rest, and he's going to use that. So he advances a bit closer to, and he sees a group of goblins led by a bugbear, and all four of them are standing around a fireplace. And now we shall roll initiative with Tobin's initiative, 10, so he gets 2 actions, and Mordakka gets 1 action. Okay, and Tobin will run up to the goblins, and he will try to slash one of them, and misses. But Mordakka spends her action casting Hunter's Mark on this goblin. But now the goblins get to go. Oh no. So let's look up their stats. So they, like Tobin, they have a d6 plus 2 to attack. Well, their damage. So first, this one it rolls their damage. Does 7 points of damage to Tobin. And now this one comes over and attacks as well, but Tobin will defend and does not takes no damage. And now this one comes over, and Tobin or pretty much anyone else can only defend once per turn, so they have to takes another 7 points of damage. And so and the bugbear, let's see what the bugbear can do. He's going to try throwing a javelin at Tobin Rage. And does 4 points of damage. Ouch. Tobin is very badly hurt. But now, let's see, now Mordakka gets to go. She will try to assess. Let's see. I'm going to try to say her insight, which is a 2, and she has advantage on that because of her ability, Wild Instinct. And she succeeds. So she attacks the goblin with d8s. And does 7 points of damage. And then she moves up a bit closer and does attacks once more. Ooh. Wait, no, no, that was 7 plus 8, and she manages to kill one of the goblins. But now Tobin Rage decides to attack the goblin to his right. And first he uses something called Coordinated Strike. So both he and Mordakka can attack the goblin with ah hit him now, Mordakka. Uh, Tobin attacks. First he swings his axe and misses, but Mordakka crits for 8 points of damage, and another 5. So she does a total of 13 points of damage to this goblin. But now Tobin Rage will do his normal attack against the very wounded goblin and finishes it off. And now he turns to, with his last action, he turns to the last goblin and strikes it with disadvantage for 7 points of damage. And now the goblins get to go. And one of the goblins will attack Tobin and crits. Oh no. And let's see, that is it. So Tobin is now down to 0. And let's see what happens when you go down to 0. Okay, when you gain 1 wound and also the dying condition. So I'm going to mark a wound on Tobin Rage. Yeah. And let's see. Oh, this looks like a good dying thing. And now the bugbear comes over, and I'm gonna ah hey hey Stunty, you finish this guy. All at the green lady. And he throws a javelin at Mordakka and hurts her for 7 points of damage. Oh no! But it is now their turn. First, Tobin will try to attack the goblin. Okay, and to do that, first he needs to make a save, which he does not. So Tobin can still attack the goblin, but since he failed his save, he gets another wound. And if he gets all 6, Tobin will die. But first, Tobin attacks. Ooh! And he manages to dispatch the last of the goblins. Okay, and now let's see. Yeah, that will be it for Tobin's turn. And now Mordakka casts Hunter's Mark on it, this creature, this bugbear, and tries to attack it. But since bugbear actually has armor on it, medium armor, Mordaka's dexterity bonus will not work. But let's see what she can do. So she hits the for 4 points of damage. And now she will try to attack once more with her short bow. didn't mean to do that. Let's say 4. That should be 21. And yeah. Now it is the bugbear's turn. And he advances on Mordakka. And he has 2d6 plus 4. So he does 12 damage on Mordakka, which is a lot of damage. But now it is their turn. And so Tobin advances. And he has to make another save to get another wound if he wants to attack, which he does not. Tobin is very nearly dead. Oh no. But he does, he attacks the bugbear and crits up and does 9 points of damage to the bugbear. Oh, you won't take my friend Mordakka, Tobin Rage says, and he attacks once more. But this is at disadvantage. So, and yeah, now he needs to make his save. Hopefully, he can finally make his save. Yes, Tobin Rage makes his save. And let's see. Now it's Mordaka's turn. And since she is in uh, melee range, I think she has to use a melee weapon, which for her is a dagger. But she has hunter's mark on it. Ooh, and she crits since only on an advantage, only the best one hit. But she does 5 points of damage. And now, Mordaka makes a rushed attack, but she has hunter's mark, so does 2. And now the bugbear attacks Mordaka with its big scary mace, and it does. The thing is, does 8 points of damage. However, Mordaka is an orc, so when she gets reduced down to one once per safe rest, she's only whatchamacallit, reduced to 1 HP. And now it is Tobin's Rage's turn to act, and he only does 1d6 points of damage, but it is enough to defeat the bugbear. And Tobin Rage and Mordaka survive just by the skin of their teeth. And they find Gendel's ritual equipment and return to him, and he casts a ritual to find Elwyn, the owner of the amulet, and where she may be, but where that may be is to be found. in another episode. Thanks, everyone, for seeing this episode to the end, and I hope you have a good rest of your day.